Welcome back to the channel, YouTubers, Paddle Card Skill Dreams. First off, I just want to thank my subscribers for the support. The last couple of videos, I really appreciate the support. Sorry, I had a little bit of food there. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. So today is Sunday morning Model Cars and Coffee, hosted by our friend Paul over at Left Coast Model Car Builds. Thank you, Paul, for the hosting this, coming up with this idea. Haven't done one in a while. So basically, I'm just wanted to show an older build of mine. Sorry, not an older build, an older project. I have showed this on the channel some time ago. I seem to have a lot of these projects that get to a certain point and I kind of get stuck or whatever. So on this one, I'm kind of stuck on the engine. Yeah, I just didn't like that because I had to use the kit engine, then I wanted to modify it to have fuel injection with the stacks and all that stuff. But I just didn't like how it was turning out. So anyway, long story short, it went back in the box. I'm kind of right in the middle of it needs to be polished. It's got all the body paint on it. Then of course I was looking at pictures online and I seen a really cool model, or a really cool gasser of this car, and it's awesome. And then I was like, oh, I wish I would have did that or did this. And then of course the scripts, like the Thunderbird script emblem, there's no way I can get that chromed. I should have BMF that prior to paint, and so that was another reason. There was no way I was going to get BMF on that little tiny script emblem on the rear. So I'll show you what the kit is. This is the kit. Monogram's 56 Thunderbird. It's actually a really decent kit. Comes with a 312 cubic inch V8. So I'll get you turned around and we'll have a look at where this is sitting. All right. Okay, so here's how it's looking so far. So this side needs to be polished. I've rubbed that out with the, I think it was 3,000 and 5,000. I think. It's been so long since I've touched this thing, but I know it's not finished. So I haven't even hit it with any polish yet. The back has been started. The hood's been started. This other side hasn't been started. The only thing that is done is the roof. So as you can see here, I'm building it gasser style. This is kind of the route I'd like to go. I'm not using these tires. I just use these for this mock-up because they look cool. And I haven't finished the model that these are supposed to go on. Surprise, surprise, excuse me. And then the script back here, I should have just sanded that off. I don't know what I was thinking when I started this. But I think I did a gold and then candy red Model Master paint over top of that. Oh, looks like I did polish this at one point. You can see the residue there. So yeah. This is the look I would like. I can't remember I got these wheels Trying to think. I think these are white wall inserts on these Firestones. But anyways, this is the look I'd like to go for in the back, is just a bare rim, steel rim. I was thinking about using these, so I did sand these down, just the face, and put the chrome rim in. If I do use this, I'll dechrome that and paint it like aluminum. So that's an option. I want to black out all the chrome like on the body. So this front windshield is blacked out. This is the front bumper if I use it. And then I got to do the grill. Another reason this stalled, so I got this replacement grill because I broke the other one. And this one's in rough shape. Like there's a mark here, it's split here. So I may end up not even using the grill. I wanted to cut out the centerpiece and just have this outer piece painted black. So I could still do that because I could do work to it and it would still look good. And I was thinking about a black stripe all the way down. In terms of the engine, I was going to use the kit engine. I'm not really liking how it's turning out. But I did start on the fuel injection there. So yeah, so I got to do the injectors. I drilled those out to make some headers. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And then got some front leaves for the front. Found these ladders in the parts box. So this all comes apart. Got the roll bar there, that's just mocked in as well. So this interior is pretty much painted. Oops. Just got to do the chrome in there. And then the chassis, I've started wiring this. So this had the exhaust molded in. It was right here. So I cut that out, put styrene in, as you can see here, to clean that out a bit. And then I got holes drilled here, 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 and here. So that's where the front leaves will go. And then I made this here for the shock tower. So the front shocks will go in here. I still have to make the straight axle for it. I had something going on and then it didn't work out, so I'll have to restart that. And then of course just some wiring in there. Yeah, I was gonna wire the brakes. And yeah. So that's how that's turning out. So what I used to wire this, I used a thicker gauge wire and drilled holes And then I used a finer wire to wrap around it and cinch it into place. So that's how I did that. You can see here, here, and here. So that's how I did that. But yeah, I mean, it's coming along. Like I said, it's been stalled for a long time. It's probably been over 2 years since I touched this one. Like I said, I'd seen one online and it was red. Really super cool car. Sorry. Keep bumping this. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, I should have did this, I should have done that. Just because things weren't kind of working out for me. And so, kind of get frustrated. So back in the box it went. So yeah, pretty cool project. Kind of a cool idea. You don't see many of these gassered because they are nice cars for sure. But I remember I had a Hot Wheels car that was wasn't really a gasser, but it was like a muscle car type look. The big meats in the back, and that was a Thunderbird too. I don't know if it was a 56, but it was a pretty cool Hot Wheels car, black one. Anyways, so that's where I'm at with this one. Hopefully I can get back on this one as well this year and finish up some old projects, bring them back to life, and we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video. I really appreciate it, and talk to y'all soon. Thank you very much.